Welcome back to Essentials.tf, and welcome back to our coverage of eSport United Community Rumble. I'm TurboTabs. I'm joined with Nuze, and
hello,
Nuze. We've been some bad boys.
We've not been the best behaved.
Yeah,
that's correct.
The door was open, and we're like cats. We just had to just
bellies
leave.
Needed filling.
Yeah, exactly. And we went across
Duty
town.
calls. We went across town, got some pizza.
Yeah, and Haney was
abandoned the production.
Yeah, he's been furious, but he's cracked the whip since then. And I mean, during our little outing, we did get a quick little look at some of these
sneak peek, you might say.
Yeah, sneak peek of these Twitter, the Twitter competition. I'm not sure if anybody's been keeping score, but over on our Twitter, Essentials TF. If you want to head over, there's a little competition where they have a chance to win this
big boy prop right in the middle.
Yeah, I know, very fancy headset. I mean, it's endorsed by ESL, so you know it's good. So
esports gaming.
I mean, right the only condition was just to make some fun little memes.
Yeah,
I mean,
memes.
People do this in their spare time, and now you can earn headsets from it.
Photo.
Yeah, we had to bring back the running meme. That was a delight.
The weatherman meme.
Yeah, and the weatherman meme, and we had some really good ones so far.
Real life running when we were away for our pizza.
in the
panic
of trying to get some casters in here, like a calzone about that big, about 2 minutes, and
I barely saw it. It was gone so quickly.
I was
just straight down.
Don't put that in the Twitter competition. That's not going to be. But yeah, they've been fun. Some fun little Twitter competitions that's happening. So even over on our Facebook as well. So there's literally no excuse.
There's a couple of really nice entries from what I've seen.
Yeah, and I heard that we get to pick something. We get to pick who's the winner going to be.
Pick the winner of the headset.
You know, if we're really nice, maybe we might even sign it as well, just to make sure you can't sell it on eBay.
Maybe.
So. Yeah, but obviously this couldn't be done without our kind sponsor from Plantronics, providing not only the gear, but just the other support behind the scenes as well. So a big shout out to you guys. But we also have some other things happening on our Twitter. It's not just about the competition. There's also just fun little things. They're kind of almost like a glimpse into land. It's a way for people that are at home watching the stream to kind of feel like you're there.
Yeah, I liked when we had the power cut yesterday. Alba was streaming. The selfie cam walking around the venue so that all the viewers can
it truly
get
is
a nice look at what it's like inside LAN.
But in the community rumble.
Yeah, because it's always been, I don't know if it's the same for you, but when I first started in the scene, it was more like watching LANs before attending any, and I would watch like the Shade vlogs of ESEA LANs, that kind of thing. And when you go to your first LAN, it's like all the videos, but it's so much more real because, you know.
Yeah, it's like a sneak preview, like a little taste of like what you could be in for if you
haven't
come
been
out
to a LAN.
And visited. Yeah.
You should come to a LAN.
Yeah, I know people that not even tangentially, like I probably butchered that word, but not even close to like staying in the scene anymore. But they still come to LAN.
Oh yeah,
I know we've got like
LAN
people like we've got Caps, we've got like ALX is here as well. Just like these very old names where you're like, oh my god, that guy's like still around. Because LAN's that fun, like there's people will just come far and wide just to join one.
LAN's the best thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to all the future LANs. Rewind coming up.
Yeah. But again, it starts off with obviously just tune into those vlogs, those Twitters, you know, because they're just as fun. So, but yeah, I think we've done our fill of like Twitter.
We've done our rant on Pizza Talk.
I mean, it speaks for itself as well. We've got it right here, kind of taped up, always on display. Doesn't get better promotion than that. So we will be heading into our next game, Nuze, and
which will be Froyotech and Midnight Sixes.
Correct. That was the game that we should have been casting when we were here, but we weren't here, and we ended up delaying everything. But if there's any team that I can see setting the schedule straight, Nuze, it's going to be Froyotech.
Yeah, if we're behind, Froyo are going to make some quick games happen.
So, I mean, let's talk about the matchup. Like, is there any hope, Nuze? Come on, there must be. Give me some avenues that they can get back into this for Midnight. I'm saying get back into this like the game started.
Doesn't even main demo.
Doesn't even main demo.
He's got that production charm. You know.
What about the
Beater's
map?
on the server as well? I'm confused. Is he working for them?
Yes, I think Beta was. That was another little issue of why they wanted us as the casters here, because Beta had to merc for some of these teams. And
so they have 2 production players.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to win.
I know. I mean, they're pretty much controlling the buttons, and I bet they can kill Banny remotely with a button.
Yeah.
That's what production have hooked them up
that's
with.
what production are capable of.
Yeah, but
one of the incentives for the Indiegogo campaign for the prize pool for ESU Community Rumble was spots in the staff show match.
Oh wow!
Yeah, if you want to play with the true production legends,
like,
I mean,
I know. Maybe it's just because I feel like
the production games are the highest quality games TF2 has to offer.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like we're all human here, so I don't see them as legends. But you'd be surprised, I guess, when people come up to you and go like, "Oh wow, thanks for doing this," or like, "I really admire your work." You kind of like, it's a little weird.
It's the dabs.
Yeah,
it's the
dabs.
Yeah.
Dab the haters away, and only the lovers will
live
survive. All right, we're finally getting into things. The game has started, and we're watching Big Boy from Frosty over on this mid. Let's see what he can make happen against the almighty Froyotech. It's going to be a hard one, but I feel like there maybe in a chance. It is Sunshine after all.
Yeah, they're playing quite aggressively on the left side, Midnight Sixes. They're trying to take a lot of space on the point. Romer going down quite early. They're not really getting much done, and Froyo starting to counter-aggress after that pick. Arik with 3 kills already. Just the medic left alive from Midnight Six's. Traitor going away down his own lower. Garbuglio and Arik are both on the chase. He might catch him off, Garbuglio. He's going to get rocket spam on him, but it's not enough damage. I'm surprised they didn't commit more to that. I think they're quite content to just roll over second, but they won't have any picks going into last.
Yeah, they will have the tiniest advantage, but I imagine they're going to have some little bit of respect to Frosty and his boys, so they're just going to wait for that to build up, and it's going to leave plenty of time for Traitor to get his medic up and running. So right now they will suffice and get the sentry gun pick very nice and clean and expected before they make this little push in, but I'd imagine they're just going to commit to a sack. And there's something about Sunshine last Nuze that just makes it super difficult to push in. Even a team like Froyo, I feel like, might struggle.
Yeah, you might even opt for electronic espionage.
Paddy
has gone spy. He's walking into the last just now, on point, just kind of scouting out what the last hold is looking like, trying to find the best place to position himself to get the opening. He'll be looking for a med pick, but I think he might settle for a heavy if that's what it comes to. Arik going down in lobby. They're going to get a bit aggressive. That heavy turning around just in time, denying that pick, and now Froyo are 2 down. Unsuccessful spy play, and Midnight Six is in a position to push here.
Man, that felt like a Vac moment there. He knew perfectly that that spy was just about to stab him, but maybe it's just all that Highlander. Just you almost hear the sound of the cloak coming off at any moment. So they will try and make the aggressive push out now, but look at this punishment. And usually this is the most common way I see a last point won on Sunshine Nuze, is just a second push goes awry so badly that the aggressive team can just kind of abuse all the players that kind of thrown themselves into the meat grinder on that second point. And there you go, textbook Sunshine for you. That is 1-0 for Froyotech.
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of a bit of an unnecessary risk to push out second and commit to it like that. But that being said, not all of the lower teams in the tournament have been doing that badly. I know Banana Esports, when they played Low Panda, they were playing really well when it came to not overcommitting and cancelling pushes when they become too risky. So maybe Midnight Six need to take a leaf out of their book.
Well, you do see Garbuglio going very, very aggressive at the start of that choke there, but there was no one really arrived to kind of lay the damage on. Maybe he was expecting the team to kind of arrive to mid just a little bit faster, but because they arrived at mid so late that they're
Harry
not even
getting destroyed by Habib. Big air pipe on the mid there. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, I got a glimpse of it there, but I guess that's just their way, hoping that maybe they can find their way back into that mid. But it looked like it was all over, said and done for that mid fight, because they were just too slow.
Yeah, just not quite enough, and then again, Frosty a bit too slow backing out, just gets caught off in lobby ahead of his team, and now Froyo have a demo pick going into last. They're walking in top right with this. They know there's a sniper on the right side shutter, and they're going to have to pop Uber pretty soon, unless Bear's going to hold it. Playing it very risky against the sniper, and they just play the cap. Uber forced for the red team, and they weren't able to contest.
Yeah, they just sat back so much, playing it passive. They kind of forgot that the objective is a thing in this video game. They have just sat back, and Banny kind of abused that fact. There was no stickies on point, so he almost had free reign to just kind of steal the cap point. They eventually did notice and tried to launch on there, but just a little bit too late.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at Garbuglio because he was playing quite aggressively at the start of last mid, making quite a bit of space for Froyotech. He's just playing on top now, getting good spam on a lot of the players on the low ground. Not much aggression happening from Froyo just yet. Harry, the roamer for Midnight Six, is overcommitting just a bit too much by himself. And everyone on Froyotech starting to move forward now. So much damage in the chokes. Beater's surely going to die here. The demo as well. Zayfrosty's down, Beater's down. It's just Fishyard and Traitor backing out of mid. There's 70% on the Uber and Banny's on the chase. He wants this medic frag. Garbuglio's in with him. Can they get it? He's making it out to last, and I think he should be safe for the last ult.
Yeah. Just running away from this, with the scout there, and Traitor will survive. And I mean, I've got to admit, it was close. And in a map like Sunshine, it's very easy to kind of chase down that medic.
Garbuglio was just peeking top right there. He gets the medic down to 70 HP. And they still haven't capped mid for Froyotech. They were chasing so hard for the medic that they decided not to leave anyone to cap mid. Yeah,
but they've got such a stranglehold on the second point, Nuze, that I don't see them even abusing the fact that they've haven't capped the second point yet. They haven't managed to make a push in. Look at this car crash of an Uber. It is just dreadful to see. They've all entered from different doors, and every single one of them was just spammed down. Even the medic couldn't even pop off his Uber before he got killed there. This is
sign frag for Habib onto the only soldier left alive, standing hopelessly with his escape plan out. As they're going to cap now 5 spawners, but they're going to have the shutters locked down, and yeah, there's nothing that can be done for Midnight Six.
Yeah, just showing off the advantage of locking down those chokeways before actually committing to the capping. And again, it's another Sunshine mid where teams are just going into that second point, wiping themselves, and then not able to contest that last point at all. And I feel like that's your best tool against Froyotech.
Yeah, they were doing the same kind of thing where they riskily commit to the second. I don't think they should be doing that. Even though it was even Ubers, they just didn't have position. Speaking of which, Froyo taking quite a bit of position on this right-hand side. They were playing on the left earlier, but it looks like they're playing to rotate, kind of being mirrored by Midnight Sixes. But they're being really passive in the cafe area. Froyo able to just walk over the point, get so many frags. It's again just Harry and Traitor left alive. They're trying to get out. Traitor's way too weak at this point, and they are going to wipe without a single casualty for Froyotech.
Yeah, it just looks like they're going in one by one. There's not too much coordinated play I'm seeing from Midnight Sixes, and with a team like Froyotech, they just make it look so easy. And now they'll even got some players on last locking down these doorways, and Frosty's going to get cleaned up before he even gets a single sticky onto that point. And there we go, it's 4-0. This is looking to be one of the quickest matches in the entire tournament.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it might be. We might have maybe 90 seconds left if we're lucky.
Man, I rushed all the way from that pizza place for nothing. Nuze.
It's just in your nature to run. It's fine. Zayfrosty might need to do a bit of running himself. Kind of slow to mid, but we're walking in here. Oh, he's on the sticky jumper actually, going for a deep commit into the choke. Lands on Paddy, hits a pipe, but dies instantly.
Hello, Meals on Wheels is here. Please sign here, here, and here. There we go. Zayfrosty's made his delivery, and he has gone back to the spawn queue. Harry will actually get picked up in the cafe area as well. And
cutting their losses here. Only 4 of them committing, or 4 of them backing out of the mid really early after Zayfrosty's hard to commit sticky jumper play. Beater getting airshot by Paddy.
Yeah, that was, I think that actually hit my camera as well, that rocket. And you do have it equal. That was kind of over in the flank area, but didn't manage to make anything happen. And again, the wiping on second Nuze, and it looks like last is going to fall because of it.
I don't think anyone on Froyo has died for the past 2.5 minutes, and there we go. 22 minutes on the map timer remaining. 5-0 for Froyotech. Quick 8-minute game.
Well,
Americans looking strong.
Yeah, that was a dominant showing, and you know, this is after like a night of partying and getting up and just recovering after the day before of maybe a bit of jet lag in here and there. Maybe it goes to show that they've all fully recovered.
A decent night's sleep.
Yeah,
for some of them at least.
Does wonders. Does wonders for some of them. Yeah, but there's been quite a fair amount of time. I mean,
but that being said, this wasn't exactly going to be their hardest test.
Yeah, this is like I
think we can expect Froyo to play. Have the top 2 teams all played each other?
What about, would it be the pizza polishers, won't it? I'd imagine so.
They're playing Lopander.
Oh, right,
that must be the next game.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it might be because of that upset from against Lopander. You know, once you kind of
Yeah.
win the majority of your Swiss games, but then lose that later one, it kind of skews things a bit weird.
But and I think Midnight Sixes, or no, there was one of the team that was playing Low Panda earlier that had won all of their games at that point, and they had the same record as Low Panda.
I think that was the Finnish one. That was the
yeah.
I think something in pajamas.
So they'd only played 3 of the lower teams, but they still had the same record as
as
Low Panda.
I think that was Minions in pajamas.
I think so. Yeah. Anyway, I think we have logs to look at. They're being
right.
brought up on stream right now. Wow. No deaths from 3 of the Froyotech players. Bani, Habib, and Bear.
Pretty much the only people that went down are the ones that you expect to go down, the ones that are going aggressive, have almost like the suicidal nature in their class and their role as the team, so no surprises here. But, I mean, it's very, very difficult to diagnose a problem from these logs.
I mean, it's just pretty one-sided. Like, if you look at Habib's damage taken is pretty much the same as his damage per minute.
Wow. That is, there's not many times you get that in TF2.
Yeah, that's a pretty rare one.
Yeah.
All things considered. And yeah, I mean, that's whenever there's really one-sided games, the logs can't really tell you very much.
Yeah, you just have to.
It tells the story like Froyo kind of rolled them.
So, I mean, we can maybe admire the kills a little bit more, showing off that
everyone on Froyo got more kills than everyone on.
Yeah, you got Froyo Platinum. Stepping out,
Platinum,
stepping up.
The return of Platinum?
Yeah, on a Bani team,
the Bani Platinum team, rivalry resolved.
The prophecies have been foretold about this team, but no, that's just Habib pulling our chain.
Yeah, that's just Habib. I feel like they should be reminded about fake nicking, but
yeah,
I mean, at this stage, might be a bit of a lost cause.
You don't want to get in trouble.
Beater and Frosty disappointing the production players, if I'm honest.
It's really hard.
I was expecting them to slam Froyotech, you know.
It's like
Bani, he's nothing on Beater.
I mean,
Habib.
There wasn't like any huge mistakes. It just felt like the hardest ask of anybody to kind of deal with Froyotech. And
well, hey,
again, there's no one to
got
be
an air
blamed.
shot.
He got a single air shot.
That's good enough.
I mean,
a single air shot.
Was it like a flashy air shot, or was it just one of those log air shots where someone was just doing a little hop and you maybe caught him with a rocket slightly?
Garbuglio with 7 air shots in 8 minutes. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
all things considered.
An air shot a minute. We need an air shot per minute.
Yeah,
stat.
Yeah. That's a good
Gentleman
stat.
John, please get on that. Thank you. So, I mean, I don't know what more we could talk about on the logs.
Yeah.
We're just going. Look at those H health packets picked up.
Nice little confidence boost for the Froyotech guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, it looks like this is the real Froyotech coming to collect their paycheck now. But
it doesn't look like Paddy or Bani particularly had to do anything that game.
Do we know who the real winner of this game is, Nuze? It's actually Haney. His schedule.
Yes, the schedule is back on.
The schedule is back on
the quickest game that we need.
Yeah, look at him. He's in the background there. That's the man.
He's looking at the headset. Hello, Henry.
Yes. It's
the greatest tournament organizer in TF2.
I'm not sure. It looks like we're getting the next game info now, the production team tell us. So, I mean, we could sit here, we could chat for a little bit. I feel like we need to earn our position because Peter and Zifrosty worked hard at like 2 games and we come here like a 5-minute game.
Nice. Yeah. Nothing much to talk about.
Yeah.
Quick games.
So, but it looks like we're going to be towards the tail end of our Swiss. Yes, okay. So we're going to have, production just mentioned to me that we're going to have a Pizza Polish versus Low Panda coming up next. So that is going to be a hype game.
Most people are expecting that to be the closest fought game of the tournament.
Yeah.
But Low Panda with the upset map on Froyotech last night. Maybe Low Panda are going to be a bit better than Pizza Polish, but I don't know, it could be close.
Yeah, you need to think of it though as the aspect of they are players that know each other. They've played each other countless of times as well. And with the Froyo versus Low Panda matchup.
From speaking to a lot of the Low Panda guys last night and the day before, I'm sure you can agree. Pappy seems to fit the team really well.
Oh yeah, he fits like a glove.
They were singing his praises.
Honestly, like they were talking about all these things that Uber's like offered to the team, and just like it's not like they're the same person at all. They just have different strengths in different areas, and
it works for the rest of the players on the team. Yeah,
I mean to say how like last minute it was like thrown in as well. It wasn't even put a tremendous amount of work at it. It almost makes me wonder. What happens if a little bit more work was put into the Pappy lineup?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's the same thing could be said for Froyo, I guess, because they haven't practiced that much together. I mean,
that's the point.
They're a similar kind of roster. You know, a lot of those players have played in teams together for a good amount of time. But this is all but one the same roster as I-61 Low Panda. So
yeah,
you'd think as long as that one change, the one player that steps in can be close to the same level. If he's a bit better, then
yeah.
that's just a big bonus. But
if history dictates, then it should fall in the way of the established team over the mix. But we've had upsets before, haven't we?
Yeah, they don't come often, but when they do come in TF2, it's always always good to watch.
Told that the game will be starting actually at around 4 o'clock here in Central Eastern Time, so that is about a good 20 minutes away.
25 minutes away, we've got a bit of time.
So, I mean, we're going to have to send it off for a little bit, probably switch some people around, but I'll probably maybe grab an interview with somebody, just to kind of kill some time.
We'll see who's about. Maybe coerce some players into
for me to find that person, though, sadly, I need to go to a break. So I know we hate that word.
We do need to take our faces off the stream, unfortunately.
So we're going to
keep sending the memes in, though.
Yes, we're going to decide on those as well while the break is going down.
This big bad boy.
Yeah.
Rig 500E.
Yeah.
Plantronics.
It's worth over, I think.
We use a lot of
Plantronics
Plantronics headsets on the workplace.
No, $150. Wow. Oh, baby.
See all the numbers over here. Frequency response, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz.
Yeah. Anyway,
impedance 32
look, see, it's such a nice headset that we're getting distracted
numbers.
from our own little break. We're supposed to be going to a break. We're going to go to a break. I've been TurboTabs. This has been Nuze. Thanks for joining us. See you soon.